Here, look. This is why you need to keep having a go at Diddy, Trump and all the others. Weinstein, all of them. Star Trek, the fucking lot. There's loads of them in there as well. Is this yacht? Not yacht. This jet. I mean, that looks. I don't know if that's its natural colour, but it looks kind of messy. There was also a place up in the Perth Murray Royal. What's that? Baby lotion. I buy the oil for my skin anyway. So, I mean, I'm not sure what that's, but I know that's good for getting rid of, that's expanding foam. That's a familiar number, or that one there. I don't know what it's supposed to represent, but it is familiar. I've got a video of someone out there. But look, this guy is familiar. Trump is familiar. He definitely is. And there's others like that could easily impersonate him as well to give him a false alibi. But this is the one. P. Diddy and lots of other stuff. I'm wondering why they have such a big chair. I bet somebody's asked about that chair as well. Even if it was in a film. You see how they cover their tracks? Yeah. So there's people of colour involved, you see. I'll play the video later. But I don't know if that's it there. The white one. Well, it is quite a big one though, isn't it? Bigger than the one that, you remember that film about the mafia? We have a plane, well, not a plane, it's like, think of it as a yacht that never touches the shore, never, just sails the seas and never comes into shore. Remember that film about the mafia? I mean, that looks kind of smaller. That's more like Puff Diddy there. Do you not remember Puff Diddy in a thing about this? Now, I think they're sharing the blame, they're allocating it. And see, when I was in court on I can't remember if it was 2024 or 2025, which is this year, June the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, but it's the other Prince Andrew. In your fucking dreams, pal. Like, I'm going to take the blame for a fucking money bags, like a piece of fucking shit. In your fucking dreams. That's what I'm telling you, don't fucking give up. They're lynching the poor. They're putting the victims down. We need to rise up big time. Let's have some more public disorder. Let's shut down some really lucrative organisations. Just get on with it in the interest of justice, the right to access justice, an effective remedy, free expression, and freedom of thought. Your very liberties, in fact. You have basically a dictatorship, a junta in what they call the Western Hemisphere, the UK, the European Union, United States, South America, all these countries that claim to be developed. Well, they're not developed in the human sense, that's for sure. So Puff Diddy and that film, see if I've got some minutes left, yeah. I'll look into her later. She's definitely a familiar. Beyond all doubt. Okay, there's
the high value count.
No doubt whatsoever. Um, remember that? And this is what Diddy is doing, or claimed to be doing, with with his Blackbird. Now, they did mention that because I spoke of the Blackbird and they panicked. The Blackbird is a spy plane. Okay? It's about a yacht. I'm sure people will know if I'm not able to find it in time. I wonder if this is it. But he basically collects. He's in a company. He didn't know it was mafia, and he realized that he has to protect a client. So he starts collecting their all the dirt on them in the law firm, collects it, and to prevent people from being murdered, he amasses all the files on them, and therefore extorts them into not taking any form of action against them. So this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm saying this is what's happening with Trump, and he just does not realize it. He does not realize it one bit. Okay? He doesn't realize it because Diddy did that. He said he's got a lot of stuff, but that's Diddy. You see, what Diddy has, others have too. That's what you don't understand. It's the mushroom effect or the butterfly effect, the ripple effect. Everybody has copies of everything. Some have the originals. In fact, all of us have originals, but some have copies too. I would say quite a lot of them do. So you'll never ever get to destroy them, Trump. You see, it's an old trick. That's what I was told by a guy in the early 1990s. Always copy your work.